it, but none of it worked. And then I found Go Sober. The cravings ended almost immediately. The follow-up care reintroduced me to a life I thought was gone forever. I've rediscovered the joy of living. The sadness is gone. If you or someone you love is ready to fight alcohol and get your life back on track, you owe it to yourself to include Go Sober in your battle plan.
Call Go Sober at 303-827-4837 or go to their website, gosober.org.
Hi, this is Hugh here with Granite Transformation. If it's time to redo your kitchen and your bath, this is a product you really have to see to believe. Beautiful granite, mosaic, or recycled glass countertops measured and cut to fit right over your existing countertops, so there's no messy tear out of your old counters. These are heat and stain resistant. They never need sealing, but most importantly, they are affordable and can be installed in most cases in just one day. So give Todd Dutton and the staff at Granite Transformation a chance to earn your business. Call them today at 303-420-8920. It's 303-420-8920. I'm sure you'll be as impressed as I was. I've met Todd, so make sure you tell him that I told you to call and receive a free stainless steel sink and save an additional 10% just by stopping by their showroom. Let Todd and the folks at Granite Transformation save you time, money, and headaches. Call today at 303-420-8920. It's 303-420-8920. One of the great things I took away from my time in Colorado is a friendship with Todd. Make him your friend as well. Call 303-420-8920.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us. It's Braggin Friday. This is the day that we love the most across the week, because this is the day that we celebrate greatness in business.
And we celebrate it all the time, all week long, but we especially celebrate it on Fridays when we open up the phone lines. We get to hear from you. Give us a call at 855-FANBRAG, 855-326-2724. We want to hear, who is your favorite company that just rocks it when it comes to customer service? You have a person, a company, place you go over and over again. You tell all your friends about. You want more people to know about their incredible service. Well, this is the best place to share that.
855-FANBRAG. That's 855-326-2724. This FANBRAG came in for ostrich baskets and custom gifts. And folks, I'm going to just jump it right here. If you don't know Ostrich Basket Custom Gifts, you need to. They make phenomenal things. But here's what Sabina says about them. Something different for everyone. Think outside the box when gifting your clients and power partners. Don't have time to do that? Call Carol. She does it for you in your budget and so freaking friendly. This will be your best investment for your business. I dare you to call her. You know, you don't need a dare. What you need is the phone number. Guess what I got?
Her freaky fast phone number.
Yes.
Freaky friendly phone number.
720-552-3932. That's 720-552-3932. Or go to their website at ostrichbaskets.com. And let me tell you what they've got in their ostrich baskets. They have all kinds of fun holiday baskets, realty baskets designed for the real estate professional as a way of saying thank you to folks for doing those kinds of things. How about the OB executives, custom business and personalized gifts for executives with all kinds of really cool stuff. Candies, mugs. I got a wolf statuette type of a thing. It was amazing. For $99, mediums $139, comes with 17 or more items. You can get as large as you want. All kinds of cool stuff.
All super duper fun stuff and personalized as well. In fact, our little coffee mugs that we have here in the studio came from Ostrich Baskets.
All right, let's go to the phones where we understand that Penny is calling in from Denver. Penny, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Well, thank you, Angel and Eric. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Penny. Good morning. What are you doing up so early?
I actually have my big event today.
You do. That's right. That's today's Friday. I mean, I keep saying Friday, but sometimes the calendar gets away from me.
Hey, Penny, let's talk about your event in just a second. Let's first ask you, who are you fan bragging about?
You know, I am sandbagging about Kat Kummer with Harmony Healing. She is an acupuncturist, and she works right in Cherry Creek. And I caught a nasty bug last weekend and have not been feeling all that great. And so this week I went in to go see her, and she is just the ultimate expert at all things Chinese medicine.
That's Harmony Healing in Cherry Creek.
It is, and her website is integrativeharmony.com.
integrativeharmony.com. And do you have a phone number for her?
I do. It's 303-733-3030.
That's a lot of threes. 303-733-3030. And Harmony Healing in Cherry Creek. They're located at 695 South Colorado Boulevard, Suite 340. They're in the Cherry Creek area of Denver, 80246. I love this.
I'm so glad you're feeling better.
Right?
You know, when we're down and out, who do we need? You know, who do we go to? And it doesn't always require an actual doctor's, physician's visit. There's a lot of alternative things that we can do to get our body healthy and back on the right track. So love that. Harmony Healing in Cherry Creek. Check them out. 303-733-3030.
Now, Penny, you know how this thing works. You say something nice about somebody else in business, and we reward you by allowing you to introduce yourself and what you're doing today on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Please tell our listeners who you are.
Thank you. My name is Penny Brendan. My company is called The Connecting Experts, connecting people to people. And what I have the honor and privilege of doing is being a business consultant for solopreneurs that want to reach six figures in 12 months.
Come on.
Seriously.
You know, Penny, most people don't even have six figures in the lifetime of their business.
Well, and it's really interesting because it's a true story. That is very, very true. And most of the time, solopreneurs they are super, super smart and super passionate about what they do, but they just don't know how to get there. They don't have the business skills to really move their business forward and get where they want to go.
That is true. So check her out online at theconnectingexperts.com and get those business skills that you need to be a success. So tell our listeners about your event today.
So my event is 30 Seconds of Brave, and I go over the three big things that solopreneurs are struggling with in their business, and to get them over that hump and get them on their way to making six figures. So my specialty is really helping people with their messaging.
All right.
And so I do seminars quarterly, and today is one. So it's going to be an awesome day.
Penny, where do people go to find out more and maybe register for the seminar yet today?
They can go to, they'll have to call me if they want to come today. It starts at 9 o'clock in Thornton, 303-956-7789.
Give that number one more time.
303-956-7789.
I love it. The Connecting Experts, Penny Brendan, we sure appreciate you for calling in. Thanks for the fan brag about Harmony Healing in Cherry Creek. And go get them. It only takes 30 seconds to be brave, and you can change your trajectory if you're a small business owner.
I love it. Go be brave. And if you need some help, call Penny, 303-220-0366.
Absolutely. Folks, we got to take a quick top of the hour break, get the news. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 KDMT. We want you to call in and give us a jingle. Who do you love doing business with? The number to call, 855-FANBRAG, 855-326-2724. 2 more hours of Fan Bragging Friday just ahead, and we're going to invite, about 36 other stations around the country to join us.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
Greed is good. Yeah. KDNT Arvada Denver. We're all about money. Money Talk! Money Talk, 1690 AM.
I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I want to thank all my listeners on 1690 AM. That's KDMT Money Talk. I want to tell my listeners how much I appreciate you listening, but I also want to tell you be prepared for the biggest stock market crash ever in 2016. Join my gang where this time, for the first time, you're going to make money when the market goes down. Join my gang, Phil's Gang.
Phil's Gang with Phil Grandy. Weekday afternoons at 1 on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Are you ready to take your education to the next level? Arizona State University now offers over 90 top-tier degree programs, 100% online. With ASU's highly ranked online programs, you'll earn the same degree as our on-campus students, with the ability to learn wherever you want, whenever you want. Same world-renowned faculty, same leading education, same global recognition from one of the top universities in the world. Call 1-800-581-5369. That's 1-800-581-5369.
I'm Jamie from Sherman Oaks, and I just graduated with my degree from Arizona State University. I chose ASU because I received the quality education I deserve in the major I wanted, all from my home.
Jamie's not the only one to earn a degree from ASU. There are over 90 degree programs offered 100% online from one of the top universities. Now's the time to learn more about earning your degree online from Arizona State University. Call 1-800-581-5369. That's 1-800-581-5369.
Hi, it's Peter Boyles. I'm in my 70s now, and I really feel better than ever. I've had bypass surgery, come away from drugs and alcohol. All these things aside, the most amazing thing that's happened to me in these last couple of years is meeting our great family friend, physician MD, Dr. Julie McAllen. She's changed my life, my daughter's life. She's a gifted healer, changing the lives of so many people. When everything is going wrong in my life, she made an enormous difference in me, physically and emotionally. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Julie McAllen.
Women, you are often too wrapped up in being thin. But what about being strong and fit? You often don't think about your hormones until you have completely stopped making estrogen and are into menopause. Hormones begin to change typically in your early 30s and gradually decline, causing weight gain, irritability, poor sleep, fatigue, and brain fog. Replacing these hormones as your natural production declines, you can get rid of the crabbiness. You can begin sleeping again, feeling energetic, stop the midsection fat, and you can think clearly. Call Senegenics Denver today to get your health back. 720-387-3681. That's 720-387-3681.
Yeah, new car shopping?
Oh, great. There's a nice day wasted. I'd rather take a hit with a ball-peen hammer between the eyes than drive all over town.
Well, it's what one does when one car shops. I thought you liked shopping.
Shopping, not driving. Hey, speaking of, how about we go to the mall instead?
What? And this day had so much potential.
ColoradoAutomall.com. Local dealers with local inventory online. A virtual click away.
I'm ready to click and shop. Boot me up.
ColoradoAutomall.com.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your mics right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello, America, and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show. It's Fan Braggin Friday on the big program. That's good news because this is the day that we celebrate greatness in business. We are looking for you to share in that celebration. It's really easy to do.
It is Fan Braggin Friday. Don't you love the music? The little pick-me-up. You know that the weekend is almost here, but there's one thing left you still need to do, and that is Fan Brag. Pick up the phone and dial 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. You tell us who you love to do business with, who's getting it right. Maybe some of those unsung heroes that are just working tirelessly to offer incredible customer service. That's what we want to hear about. Doesn't matter where they are in the world. It doesn't matter if it's a big store, little store.
What about my babysitter?
You can fan brag about your babysitter.
What about my manicurist?
You can fan brag about your manicurist.
What about my hairdresser?
So hold on. Yeah. Eric, you don't really have a babysitter, do you?
I do not.
No, you don't really have a manicurist, do you?
No.
And you don't really have a hairdresser, do you?
I've been completely outed.
Yeah.
I don't have any of those.
Why are these the things that you're talking about?
Because you have a hairdresser and you have a manicurist and you have a babysitter, and we want to know, are they getting it right? Are they doing a good job? Tell us. Let us know who's getting it right. Let's celebrate greatness in business.
It can be your little pub on the corner that they know your name and they always know your order, your favorite coffee shop, your boutiques, the window dresser, landscaper, anybody.
Do you know where that pub is, where everybody knows your name? Do you know where it's located?
You mean the one in Boston?
The one in Boston.
Boston. Okay, unless you are from.
I packed the car.
Unless you are from there.
I packed the car in Boston.
No.
All right.
You can't just throw it out like you are I
actually was there.
Okay, so you were there.
I was there.
But you don't get to talk like you are from there.
Boston.
Just because you went there one time.
I packed the car in Boston.
All right. Do you have somebody you want to fan brag about from Boston since you spent so much time there? You've taken on their accent?
Well, my best Boston friend with the total Boston accent is Tony on the line in Denver. Tony, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hello, team. We got to park the car in the Harvard Yard.
There it is.
Wow, Tony, I did not think you were going to be able to pull that off. I'm very impressed.
Tony's from about as far away from Boston as he could possibly be, but you did all right, brother.
You did awesome. Tony, what are you doing up this morning?
Well, you know what? I had the most amazing experience happen yesterday morning. I just absolutely loved it. And I thought, I don't care what time in the morning it is. I'm getting up.
Woohoo!
Because I got to fan brag about it.
All right. Well, tell us who you're fan bragging about.
So I'm fan bragging about Alyssa Hain, and she works at Festive Cup Coffee in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. And I've been doing a lot of work at Festive Cup. It's kind of my coffee shop that I go to. That's not necessarily one of the really popular chains, but very nice shop, wonderful people, wonderful environment to work in. And so yesterday I go in and I'm in the middle of getting my laptop set up on one of the tables, getting the power plugged in, all that fun stuff. And then before I get my laptop even turned on, Alyssa walks over with my coffee, just like I like it, just like I order it, and sets it on the table in front of me.
Nice.
I love that kind of service, man.
Didn't have to go to the register. Didn't have to say what I wanted. No, she just walked it right over with a smile and set it down. I mean, talk about start your day off right.
Yes.
I love it. Now, obviously, you are spending a little bit of time there. They recognize you. They know your coffee. They know your order.
It's cheers.
It's fantastic. And don't we all want to feel like somebody's paying attention? Somebody noticed, because we probably shop all the time or go to some places repetitively.
Sure.
Nobody ever says anything about that's your usual or is paying attention that we order the same thing unless they're offering extreme customer service and taking care of that customer experience. All right.
Indeed. All right. Festive Cup Coffee. Do you have contact information for them, Tony?
They are in Highlands Ranch off of
Broadway and Springer Drive?
That's it. Broadway and Springer Drive. You got it.
I love that.
All right, they're actually located at 50 West Springer Drive in Highlands Ranch, next to Printing Done Quickly, one of our favorites as well, in that same shopping center. Super easy. And if you're looking for a locally owned coffee shop to do your coffee meetings in, to just support a little local coffee, they are dynamite and adorable little
and they got a gift shop like,
in there
like
as well.
Business.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Right. So love the fan break, Tony. Tell our listeners what you get to do for a living, that you get to go and do your business in a coffee shop. Run your business. Run your business.
It's all good. I get the pleasure of running Extreme Relationship Management. We are a training company, and our job is to improve referrals for people who network. And so we do training classes, we do networking events, we have software we use, we have accountability partners we put together, all so that all of our members can actually get results from their networking efforts instead of just networking.
Oh, I love that. And how do people get in touch with you?
They can find out more at extremerelationshipmanagement.com, or they can call us nationwide toll-free at 855-I-LIKE-ERM.
855-I-LIKE-ERM. That's 855-I-LIKE-ERM for Extreme Relationship Management. Tony, we love that you got up and gave us a call today, and Alyssa is going to be thrilled to hear that you fan bragged about her and her company, Festive Cup Coffee. Good stuff. Tony, while we got you on the phone, let me ask you a little something. Do you like to watch movies?
Yes, sir. Every great once in a while. Not often enough, though.
Are you? See, because this is Oscar weekend. The Oscars are
I know Eric pulled up all the movies that are up for Best Picture, and I've seen one of them.
Yeah.
One of them. What a slacker I am.
No, it's Tony. I'm going to read you these because I'm pretty sure you've probably seen at least one of these. Let's see. The Big Short. No,
haven't seen that one.
Bridge of Spies.
No.
Okay, all right.
There.
Brooklyn.
No.
Have you ever been to Brooklyn?
Tony, what was the last movie you saw? Was it Top Gun?
No.
And Tony got upset with us and hung up.
Oh, really? Did we really lose him?
No, it's all good. It was an accident. Our producer pushed the wrong button. It's all right, brother. We got it. I was actually going for Mad Max. I thought maybe Tony would be the guy watching Mad Max, Fury Road. Then, of course, the other four that are up for Best Picture, The Martian, The Revenant, Room, and Spotlight. I'm thinking there's nobody going to beat The Revenant. I have not seen the movie yet, but
I haven't seen it, but everybody else
has
seen it and thinks it's fantastic.
I watched Mad Max Fury Road, and I don't even know why it's up for an Oscar, to be honest with you. It's just not my, It's Mad Max. It's a whole bunch of dirt and a bunch of fire and lots of big explosions and dirt.
You know what? There's an audience for that. You saw it out of 8 of the movies.
There's a bald-headed Charlize Theron.
Out of 8 of the movies, it's the one that you saw. So
Charlize Theron. She.
Well, that's not why you saw it.
And her head was shaved.
And that's why you saw it. So
that's hot.
So is that what you're looking for? It used to be a tall blonde.
She's
now you want
hot.
a tall used to be blonde?
No, I would take a tall shaved Charlize Theron.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, it is Fan Bragging Friday. Thank you so much to Tony from Extreme Relationship Management for fan bragging today about his favorite local coffee shop, Festive Cup. Make sure that you connect with the folks who call in and fan brag. Think about this. When was the last time you called in to a radio station and said, I want to tell you something good about somebody else? When we know there's lots of places around we can complain. You hear the negativity, but we really are creating a revolution in how people treat people in business. So fan brag and say something nice about your favorite company, 855 fan brag. And Tony is back.
Magic of radio. We got Tony back. Tony, are you there?
I'm here.
Angel dropped you like you were hot, man.
I know. I was curious as to what was the last movie you saw, Tony.
Yeah, no, I was thinking It's a Wonderful Life, but actually it was Star Wars.
Jeez.
Oh, so at Christmas time, you probably watched It's a Wonderful Life at Christmas time, and yeah, I saw Star Wars too. You're like me, Tony. I don't do a lot of movies. I just don't do a lot of movies. But
did you ever see any of the Mad Max movies? You know, Mel Gibson, Mad Max.
Yeah, I did. I did one of the first ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever think that someday that would come up as one of the Best Picture nominees?
You know, probably not.
No,
yeah, that's what Eric's saying
but
too.
Mad Max Fury Road is there, and it's because Charlize Theron shaved her head, and everybody wanted to go see how hot she was bald.
I am pretty sure it needs more than that to win. Tony, thanks for calling back.
Absolutely, we love you, man.
855 I like ERM is his phone number. 855 fan brag is how you get in touch with us. And if you've got a guess or a favorite Oscar nominee picture, share that with us when you call with your fan bragging story today.
We'll be back with more positive business talk. That's the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric.
You're clear. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Hi, it's Peter Boyles. I'm in my 70s now, and I really feel better than ever. I've had bypass surgery, come away from drugs and alcohol. All these things aside, the most amazing thing that's happened to me in these last couple of years is meeting our great family friend, physician MD, Dr. Julie McCallan. She's changed my life, my daughter's life. She's a gifted healer, changing the lives of so many people. When everything is going wrong in my life, she made an enormous difference in me, physically and emotionally. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Julie McCallan.
There is often a lot of scare reporting when it comes to men taking hormones and other nutritional supplements. There's no question that as we get older, and Peter, you are living proof of that, all the things that your body produced when you were young are either diminished or totally gone. As I have watched your progress by following the Senegenics program, I have seen you drop 30 pounds of fat, gain muscle and strength, and become vibrant once again. I know the term turning back the clock is an impossible thing to do, but given our new scientific abilities, we certainly can revitalize men past 45. Call Senegenics Denver today to get your health back. 720-387-3681. That's 720-387-3681.
Hi, my name is Greg, and I wanted to talk about alcohol treatment. There's a reason why it's difficult to stay quit, and it has nothing to do with character or willpower. It has everything to do with brain reward chemistry. Alcohol screws up the ability to produce sufficient dopamine, and any successful treatment has to fix that first. Go Sobered restores the dopamine response. The process takes about 8 weeks. It involves medications and lifestyle changes. It costs about the same as a DUI with a much happier outlook. Facebook. Take a look at their website at www.gosober.org or call 303-827-4837. They're nice people who understand the science of addiction and what to do about it. This is the last treatment you'll ever need.
If you or someone you love is ready to fight alcohol and get your life back on track, you owe it to yourself to include Go Sober in your battle plan.
Are you wearing your seatbelt right now? If not, then you need to put it on. Hi, I'm Alan Roach with an important question. What would happen if you were to get into a crash and you weren't wearing your seatbelt? The results could be devastating. If we all know how crucial it is to keep the important things in life safe, then why wouldn't we do the same with our investments? My friends at Jenkins Wealth have created a software that acts like a seatbelt for your investments. It's called Asset Lock. It can help to protect you from the unexpected market drops. Asset Lock is a portfolio monitoring software which can help protect your profits and help to limit your losses. I wouldn't recommend driving your car without wearing a seatbelt, and I for sure would never recommend investing your life savings without Asset Lock. Give my friend Brad Jenkins a call today, 720-457-6844, or visit jenkinswealth.com.
Jenkins Wealth is a financial services firm that offers a broad array of products and services. Brad Jenkins is an investment advisor representative of Jenkins Wealth, licensed in Colorado.
Did you know that every dollar you put into a piece of real estate makes you money 5 ways? Cash flow, money in your pocket each month. Equity capture, the thousands of dollars you create when you have the right team and buy the right property using the right map. Appreciation, real estate doubles in value about every 10 years. Equity buildup, renters pay down your mortgage each month. And finally, the tax advantage. We pay almost no taxes on our cash flow and capital gains. These are the 5 ways we make money in real estate, which is why real estate accounts for more millionaires in the world today than any other investment vehicle. You should have some real estate.
My apologies, we're doing something else. We are 15 seconds away.
Attend one of our free workshops. Call 1-866-971-8970 or go to 5wayswemakemoney.com and register for the next available workshop. That's 866-971-8970 or go to 5wayswemakemoney.com.
Mics are hot. Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. This is America's home for positive business talk, but you have a voice. That's what makes this unique. You can call 855-FAN-BRAG right now. 855-326-2724. And tell us, who do you love doing business with? It starts a domino effect. You start saying something kind, then somebody says, oh, now I know where to go. And the economy is boosted.
Well, we are doing good things. And, there's been some studies come out recently that customer service is at an all-time low, probably the lowest it's been in decades for many industries. But we know that there's still a group of folks that are offering great customer service, and it matters to them. And
can make a difference.
That's who we want to highlight here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. It's so easy to pick up the phone and give us a call. Just tell us who you like to do business with. We're going to give their contact information, tell them, share their story with our audience, and then to say thank you. We're going to give you a couple minutes to share your contact information with our audience as well. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
All right, this fan brag came in by way of our website at experiencepros.com. Safety Solved gives great instruction. Marsha writes in, I took a CPR AED class at AED. That's at the
defibrillator.
Electric defibrillator. What is it called?
A defibrillator.
Yeah, that one.
Defibrillator.
That thing. With Lorianne Horowitz, because I wanted to be prepared as a parent. I really felt like she taught it in a way that was accessible and memorable. I'm less worried about emergencies thanks to taking her class. She's adorable, and she's an awesome mom.
She is adorable.
Right? So that's about Safety Solved. And, of course, you can find more information about Safety Solved. She's American Red Cross certified. She teaches how to do the AEDs. And if you're a business owner and you don't have an AED in your workspace, perhaps you should consider one, especially, it's not something you can administer to yourself, but somebody could save your life or you could save the life of somebody else. The number to call for Safety Solved is 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589, or visit them online at safety-solved.com.
You never know whose life that you might have a chance to save. So often when those things happen, it's somebody close to you, somebody you work with, a family member, somebody you spend a lot of time with. And so love what they are doing to keep us all safe, safety-solved.com. It is Fan Braggin Friday. We're reading Fan Braggin stories right off of the Experience Pros website, where lots of fan bragging is going on because it's the Fan Bragging Contest. Take a moment to vote for your favorite companies in the Fan Bragging Contest. We only have until March 16th. Tons of companies are competing to be named best in their industry.
Very exciting.
The only way for them to win is by you voting for them, and it's so easy to leave a vote. We call it a fan brag because you're going to say something nice, give folks a little behind the scenes into their customer service, how they treat people. And when you're looking to find the best in business, when you need a dog walker, somebody for your CPR classes, when you need a web designer, you need somebody for marketing, you need somebody for health and wellness, always check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory found exclusively at experiencepros.com.
Yes.
Every company has been vetted and approved through our multi-step qualifying process. And then not only do you trust us, you don't have to take our word for it. We trust the vetting process. But then all of those reviews from their customers that you can read. On average, every one of our clients on the Extreme Customer Service Directory has 25 online reviews for you to read and check out about their business. And for example, Penny had called in earlier about the Connecting Experts. She has 175 reviews.
175?
175 people have taken the time to say, this is why we love doing business with the Connecting Experts.
Now, folks, would that be a game changer for you?
Absolutely. Think about anytime somebody's on the fence, they're checking you out, they're not sure, what should we do? And they go online and they read testimonial after review, after you're like, yeah, they've got this. I'm going to hire them.
And you don't find anything less than a 4-star review on the Extreme Customer Service Directory because it's a fan brag. It is not a fan neutral, and it's not a fan complaint. So 4 and 5-star reviews, it is, man, we sure love it when you take the time to say something nice about somebody else, and we are so grateful of it. Let's go back to the lines. Adam in Denver is calling in. Adam, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Morning, Eric and Angel. How are we doing this morning?
Well, hey, Adam, we're doing just fantastic.
You bet.
What are you doing this morning?
Absolutely. Oh, just getting ready for the day and, thinking about who I'm grateful for. All
right. Well, who are you fan bragging about?
I'm as I get ready this morning and look in the mirror, I thought I should call in and talk about 18H Fine Men's Salon.
Ooh! Did you go and get yourself a fine little hairdo?
I not only did that, but I did that as a result of going to the wrong place. I had a bad haircut, so I had to do a buzz cut too.
Oh, Adam, when you get a bad haircut, trust me, I'm the bald guy in the room. It just stinks, doesn't it?
It really does, and it's weeks of putting things in your hair to try to make it look like it's not a bad haircut.
Yeah, and it probably, for us gals, there's some things that we can do with hair accessories to distract when we've had a bad haircut. But for you gentlemen, if you can't wear a hat, you're kind of
you're out of luck.
Yeah. All right. So 18H Fine Men's Salon. Tell our listeners a little bit about them.
Yeah, I was able to go over there. They're in the streets of South Glen. Walked in. Nicole, one of their stylists, met me at the door with the offer of a beer or a glass of wine.
Nice.
And right.
Right. I just get coffee or water.
Hold on. I got confused there for just a second, Adam. Did you say you walked in for a haircut and were offered a glass of beer or wine?
Yeah. Isn't that awesome?
All right. I'm sorry. Continue.
Seriously.
Well, and it keeps getting better, though. See, I sit down in the chair with my beer, And Nicole starts the hot rock massage.
Stop it.
Yeah. She starts the hot rock massage on my neck and shoulders.
I need that right now.
And then lays me back and puts my head in the sink and does the shampoo with the head massage. They do that before they even cut your hair.
Come on.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so for our fine gentlemen out there who don't want a bad haircut and want an incredible experience, do you have contact information for 188?
I do. They can be contacted by going to their location, which is at the streets of South Glen, 6879 South Vine Street in Centennial. I don't have their phone number here in front of me, though. Do you guys?
Oh, you know what?
You know what?
You know what? You were on a roll, and so we kind of hold on.
were.
I had it, and then I scrolled away from it.
Hey, listen. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll have you back on the other side, Adam, and all of us will have that information because we fell asleep. We'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. The number to call 855-FAN-BRAG 855-326-2724. It's Fan Breaking Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
You're clear? America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com. And news right now. Yeah, it does. It scares me every day. That's what he told me.
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com.
What if I told you there's a wealth management firm that offers a 100% satisfaction guarantee? Think it doesn't exist? Think again.
Hi, I'm Mo Ansari, president of Compact Asset Management. When you start a new relationship with Compact, we'll create your customized investment portfolio and financial plan dedicated to help you reach your goals. Try us out for a year. If you're not happy for any reason, you'll get all of the management and maintenance fee that you paid refunded. This is our 100% satisfaction guarantee.
Dial pound 250 on your cell phone and use the keyword Talk to Mo to find out more. Again, from your cell phone, dial pound 250, keyword Talk to Mo. Satisfaction guarantee doesn't apply to fees and commissions charged by third parties for such things as insurance products or mutual fund redemptions. It also doesn't apply to any market losses which might occur in an account. For additional information regarding this guarantee, please see the disclosure brochure available at the time you enroll or upon request.
Compact Asset Management is a registered investment advisor. Funds custodian, Fidelity Institutional Wealth Services, member FINRA SIPC.
After 35 years in law enforcement, I thought I'd seen it all and survived it all, and had witnessed firsthand how the scourge of alcohol destroyed lives and families, leaving only heartbreak and suffering in its wake. Yet even armed with that knowledge, I was not immune to the manner in which alcohol crept into my own life, slowly drawing me away from all that I loved to the point where the urge to drink became the only constant. Promises made in the morning to quit, to stop, quickly faded when the sun went down. I tried a number of solutions, from 12 steps to healthcare intervention, but none of it worked. And then I found Go Sober. The cravings ended almost immediately. The follow-up care reintroduced me to a life I thought was gone forever. I've rediscovered the joy of living. The sadness is gone. If you or someone you love is ready to fight alcohol and get your life back on track, you owe it to yourself to include Go Sober in your battle plan.
Call Go Sober at 303-827-4837 or go to their website, gosober.org.
Hi, friends. The voice of Denver sports teams, Alan Roach here. When it comes to football, you know as well as I do that a solid defense is critical. To win, you have to consistently gain yardage while keeping your losses to a minimum. And the same is true of your investments. That's why I want to talk with you about Asset Lock, a proprietary monitoring software that's designed to help limit the amount you can potentially lose the next time the market heads south. It's award-winning technology created right here in Denver by Jenkins Wealth. Asset Lock is automatically included as part of all of their investment portfolios. If it's time to work on your defense, find out how Asset Lock can help lock in your gains. Talk to my friend Brad Jenkins at Jenkins Wealth. 720-457-6844. That's 720-457-6844. Or visit JenkinsWealth.com.
Jenkins Wealth is a financial services firm that offers a broad array of products and services. Brad Jenkins is an investment advisor representative of Jenkins Wealth, licensed in Colorado.
Are you buying a car? Are you excited about wandering all over town to find it? Or looking forward to wasting time on national websites with cars for sale on some lot or backyard in New Jersey? Well, here's a local resource, ColoradoAutomall.com. Before you waste one more dollar, one more gallon of gas, or one more minute of your time online, go to ColoradoAutomall.com, where local dealers show their local inventory one click away. It's virtual, it's user-friendly, and it's loaded with cars, trucks, boats, RVs, and motorcycles, new and used, from local dealers. ColoradoAutomall.com.
Experience Pros Radio Show,
Lights are hot.
home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us. Just before the break, we were talking to Adam, who's calling from Aurora, Colorado, and Adam is still on the line with us. Adam, welcome back.
Thank you, guys.
Very nice to have you. Now, listen, we were talking to you. You were fan bragging about your experience with 18-8, and this is the Fine Men's Salon located in the streets of South Glen in Centennial, Colorado. And
what's funny is every time we get a fan bragging story, as soon as somebody calls, we try and pull up the information online. So we have that in front of us as well.
Except when one of our staff calls.
Right. And so we had it, and then we both clicked away at the same time, Adam. And so sorry we dropped the ball on you. But we do have their contact information, phone number 720-600-2918. That's 720-600-2918. 18-8 Fine Men's Salon, treating you like the executive that you are.
There you go.
All right. So, Adam, you are our membership, the director of membership with Experience Pros. Love that you are out there all the time, just looking for, scouring the city streets for extreme customer service. Tell our listeners a little bit about what you get to do for a living.
Absolutely. Well, you summed it up very well, but I also get to work with a lot of business professionals in their networking. You know, we've got some leads groups that we've started, and I know I hear quite often from professionals that they're looking for a place to network, and it's not that they can't find one. It's that they found so many that aren't really meeting their needs. They're great people in the room.
Sure.
But intentionality and purposefulness isn't always something you find in a leads group. And so we've been able to put together something pretty special with our leads groups where the members come in with that intentional and purposeful behavior, and that whole thing that just carries through the entire meeting. Yesterday in Aurora, we were able to generate almost $15,000 in business, and not a dollar of it went to the Experience Pros. That's money that went between businesses in the community so that they can help build their company and build their future.
Yeah, and let me add some color to that because anybody can go to experiencepros.com and click on the leads group under the membership tab. There's a leads group page, and you can find out that this year to date, we have, between the members, and we're talking about somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 members, $180,181 in closed business, money in the bank that those members are dividing between themselves. And just this week, $16,144, and the week is yet young.
Wow.
Right?
That's right, because I've got an opportunity for everyone out there listening. If you're sitting there right now thinking that's something I need, come meet us at 9 o'clock this morning at Heffelbauer Funeral Services in Highlands Ranch and come check out our leads group.
Now you think, did you say funeral services? That's a weird place
yes,
for a meeting.
It is a funeral service. You'll never have
coolest.
more fun in a funeral services office in your life.
Absolutely, folks. There's no dead bodies, because we're here in the studio, so you don't have to worry about that. But seriously, there's going to be 25 people there at Heffelbauer Funeral Services, Highlands Ranch, just off Ridgeline and Highlands Ranch Parkway. And what an amazing group of people. And here's what they did last week. They passed 39 leads, and year to date, they've closed $9,514 in business, and they just started 4 weeks ago, folks.
Just a few weeks ago. This is amazing. Adam, why do you think that this is so successful? Because we've participated in leads groups. People are doing it all the time, all day long. There's so much excitement and energy and actual business growth going on. What do you think makes it so unique?
Well, we've got a community of people who know, like, and trust each other. And
Yes.
we've heard that from so many different places that is the foundation. So we've got a group with that foundation, but then we help our members take that next step to understand that if you don't ask for what you need, if you aren't specific and purposeful in approaching someone, if you're polite and respectful and you ask somebody for a referral and they say no, they may say no, but they can't judge you in a negative way. They can't devalue your ability to be a professional. So we're teaching our members to be confident and how to approach those requests and how to be specific when they stand up and say, I need to meet your CPA because those are my referral partners, and the best CPA for you is going to be the best partner for me.
I love that.
Yeah, we don't just put the events together. We teach you how to get the most out of all of them. Adam, how do our listeners get in touch with you to get connected with Experience Pros and check out even as of this morning, possibly the Highlands Ranch Leads Group?
Absolutely. Give me a call at 720-344-2446. My extension's 1004. Or email me at adam@experiencepros.com. And we also have the events on meetup.com/experiencepros.
Yeah,
RSVP and show up. I'd love to meet you at the event.
There it is right there. There's so many events, so many things going on. We average 45 between us and our members, 45 different events every month. There's something for you and your business. And, these leads groups are on fire. Adam, give your phone number one more time.
720-344-2446, extension 1004.
Adam, thanks so much for the phone call, the fan brag about 188 Feynman Salon this morning, and for running these fantastic leads groups. So for people to get involved, again, 720-344-2446, extension 1004. That's Adam, our Director of Membership. Have a fantastic day, Adam.
Absolutely. You guys have a great day, too.
We cannot help it. It is Fan Bragging Friday on the program, and that means that every time somebody hangs up, there's a new opportunity for you to call 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. And let's go to Matt in Lone Tree, Colorado. Matt, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Thanks for having me, you guys.
Hi, Matt. Who are you fan bragging about?
I'm fan bragging about Okinawa sushi.
Ooh.
Yum.
All right, this is the part where I ask you to please speak slowly with a husky voice because it has to do with food, and I'm a foodie.
I know that.
Go ahead, Matt. I'm just messing with you. Tell us what you love about Okinawa sushi.
Okay, Okinawa sushi, this is going to take a little bit of explanation.
Okay.
So just so our listeners know, this is Chef Curry. I'm a personal chef before we get started.
All right.
So after I first went to Okinawa sushi, I had to go to one of my instructors back at culinary school and ask him, so in Japanese culture, if I eat every single piece of food on my plate and my plate is completely clean, is that a sign that I'm a fat American pig, or is that a sign of respect?
Oh.
And luckily he said that in Japanese culture, eating all your food is a sign of respect. That's
Yes.
traditionally poor.
Nothing goes to waste.
Yes. And they have the coolest thing. They have a cold smoked salmon sushi. It's got the raw fish texture. It's got that salmon flavor, but it's got some smokiness, which really cuts down on the fishiness of the salmon. And it is amazing. They do so much cool stuff that it's modern, but it's traditional. It's like, I could talk about them for the rest of your Fan Braggin Friday.
Yeah, you know, and we would normally let you, but I'm sure there are other people trying to get through. Okinawa Japanese cuisine, Okinawa sushi. You can find them online at OkinawaLoneTree.com. And Matt, do you have any other contact information for them?
Yes, they're at 9231 East Lincoln Avenue, number 1100. They're in the same complex as that Safeway that's across the street from the Super Target.
Okay.
And their phone number is 303-706-9999.
Perfect.
And there's lots of these places around town, but this is the one that I go to.
There it
Well, and like you introduced yourself, a personal chef, this is the one he goes to. And Matt, you know, it would have never dawned on me to ask, you know, about the culture. You know, should we leave food on our plate? Should we not? Are we being respectful? And so thanks so much for answering that question for us. Matt, we're going to go to a commercial break, but we want to hear about your personal chef services. So will you stick on the line with us?
Sure.
Fantastic. Right. It is Fan Braggin Friday. The phone number 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. As soon as you hear somebody hang up, because lines are full right now, as soon as you hear somebody hang up, that's your cue to call 855-FAN-BRAG.
All right, folks, it's Fan Braggin Friday. Phone lines are full. But again, keep trying until you get through. We'll make sure that we get to you as well. When we return, Matt, and then Dan in Littleton, and how about you, 855-FAN-BRAG. This is Angel and Eric, and the most positive business talk show in America, the Experience Pros Radio Network.
You're clear? The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Hi, I'm Linda Gardner, host of Your Money, Your Retirement, Saturday morning at 10 on Denver's Money Talk. Whether you're planning for or already retired, you'll hear timely topics that really matter. The stock market, 401ks, IRAs, Roths, Social Security, and we'll answer questions from people like you. Tune in every Saturday at 10 a.m. to hear me, Linda Gardner, host of Your Money, Your Retirement.
I founded Go Sober because traditional treatment doesn't treat the condition that makes it difficult for some people to stay away from alcohol. Alcohol is a chemical. Over time, too much of it causes a biochemical change in reward response. And until that change reverses, it's impossible to go very long without thinking about drinking. That's the failure mechanism. It's not a willpower or a character problem. It's persistent nagging that undermines the desire to remain sober. Talking about change or denying access does nothing to stop it. At Go Sober, treatment is real simple. Alcohol dependence develops simply from consuming a lot of alcohol over a long period of time. We treat it with other chemicals, medications that restore the normal reward response. These medications stop the thinking about drinking so people can get on with it. Call us to find out what we're all about. You'll gain useful information regardless.
That was Greg Hoffman, founder of Go Sober. Call Go Sober at 303-827-4837 or visit their website at gosober.org. That's 303-827-4837 or www.gosober.org.
In times of joy, in moments of grief, we are there. When the world looks for truth,
militants attack a natural gas facility.
Broadcasters come through, even when all else fails. Today, with more ways than ever to experience the moments that transform our lives, Americans still choose broadcast radio and television more than all other media combined. And our web and social sites are among the most visited sites in our daily lives.
Once I bring you the video, do not go outdoors here in Ocean City right now.
When important moments happen, both big and small, we're the first informers to history. We are the local broadcasters of radio and television, reaching more people, touching more lives. Brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Well, the Fed has finally raised rates. We knew it was going to happen sooner or later. Wrong! Rates have actually gone down since the Fed raised the prime lending rate. Thanks to good old China, you can still get a 30-year fixed rate in the high 3s and a 15-year fixed in the low 3s with little to no closing costs. Call 303-458-8200. Let's rocket you into a new mortgage for 2016 with either a low rate on a refinance or a purchase. Although this rate hike didn't raise rates, the Fed is expected to raise the prime lending rate 3 to 4 more times this year, which unfortunately could move rates the wrong direction. So call Stanford Funding now at 303-458-8200 and let's rocket you into a mortgage in the 3s on a 30-year or a 15-year fixed. Refinance or purchase. We are a local Colorado lender with an A-plus rating with the BBB. So don't wait. Call 303-458-8200 or apply online at stanfordfunding.com.
NMLS 306720. 90 LTV. Credit score 660. Loan amount $100,000.
So you thought that putting off your hearing test for another year wasn't a big deal. Well, maybe you should think again. I'm Barbara Jenkins, Colorado's first board-certified doctor of audiology. For the last few years, we've known that untreated hearing loss increases your risk of dementia. Now, a study from Johns Hopkins shows that untreated hearing loss actually causes brain shrinkage. Not only does this affect your communication ability, but it also affects your memory as well. It's just one more in a litany of studies that underscores the importance of treating your hearing loss now, not later. For a synopsis of this study, or to have your hearing tested, go to advancedaudiology.com or call us at 303-649-2122. Hearing problems are easy to dismiss, but treating them now can help more than just your ears. That's 303-649-2122. Because at Advanced Audiology, we take your hearing seriously.
Point, click, bam! ColoradoAutomall.com. Thousands of cars, trucks, boats, RVs, and motorcycles virtually at your fingertips. Colorado Auto Mall. That's your front range dealer's inventory of new and used vehicles for the local shopper. Photos, descriptions, options, make, model, and body style. It's all there at ColoradoAutomall.com. The research tool you need to find your next ride could not be easier to use. Your next ride is online and on sale at ColoradoAutomall.com.
Mics are off. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. It's Fan Braggin Friday. And listen, we are aware of the fact that if you're dialing in to 855-FAN-BRAG, and if our lines are full, it will sound like it's just ringing and ringing and ringing and then finally disconnects on you. We apologize for that. We're working on that technical side of things. We should get you a busy signal, but until then, if you hear somebody hang up, that's the time to try to call in. And just before the break, we were talking to our friend Chef Matt Curry. He was fan bragging about Okinawa Japanese cuisine located in Lone Tree, Colorado, and their address 9231 East Lincoln Avenue, Suite 1100 in Lone Tree. OkinawaLoneTree.com. Matt, welcome back to the show.
Hey, still here?
Oh,
yep, you are still here. You are still here. Matt, we said you're a personal chef. Tell our listeners a little bit about your service.
Well, what I do is I answer the question that every working family has every night of the week. Say it with me.
What's for dinner?
I do this by sitting down with you, designing a pair of 5 entree menus catered to your flavor and nutritional needs, then set up a time and date where I come into your home with the groceries and the cooking supplies to cook 2 weeks worth of Monday through Friday dinners for you and your family. And I clean up after myself before I go.
Doesn't that just sound
dinners? And you didn't have to do anything.
Divine. Just absolutely divine. We are working hard. You know, we talked a little bit earlier about how millennials are too lazy to even pour themselves a bowl of cereal because they don't want to wash their cereal bowl. And so think about what they are not going to do for dinner. They're not going to pull out all their pots and pans. They're not going to cook a nutritious meal. A personal chef coming in to create a personalized menu for you, leaving it in your refrigerator so you always have dinner.
It's amazing.
Taking care of the cleanup, everything. Matt, how do our listeners get in touch with you to create their own personalized menu and bring you in to be their personal chef?
They can either call me at 720-404-2798, email me at Chef Curry's with the S at the end of Curry, so chefcurryscuisine@gmail.com, or they can check out my website and fill out a contact form at also chefcurryscuisine.com.
I love that. ChefCurrysCuisine.com. Folks, sign up and get yourself taken care of and answer that question, what's for dinner?
Yep, you'll never look at your refrigerator the same. I love it. Chef Matt, thanks so much for the phone call today for the Fan Brag. Chef Curry's Cuisine. Find them online at chefcurryscuisine.com. And again, 720-404-2798. Chef, thanks for hanging out with us today.
Yep, thanks. Good to get back on the Fan Bragging train.
We love it. All right. So, folks, it's that simple. 855-FAN-BRAG. We got one line open now. 855-326-2724. Let's go to Dan in Littleton, Colorado. Dan, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Good morning, Eric and Angel. How are you two this morning?
Dan, we are doing so well that wellness in comparison is just about illness. Right?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
You think about that for a minute.
Morning, I got a fan brag. I want to give a big shout out to Megan and Tim Lindsay over at Bear Mortgage in Littleton, Colorado. Two of my favorite mortgage people, and just want to give a big shout out this morning to them.
Nice. All right. Well, tell our listeners a little bit about what they do.
All right, Tim and Megan helped me kind of walk through a very difficult time personally in my life, and sat down with me, gave me all the advice that I needed, kind of mapped the road for me to kind of better understand what I needed to have financially in my bank account before I was able to buy a home, and told me that I actually couldn't afford the home that I wanted to buy. And that pathway that they gave me actually became a great kind of impetus for me to kind of set some goals. And the best part about it is I met with them about 5 months ago, and Tim called me to check in.
Wow. All right. So there's some personalized. Sometimes bad news is not the news we want, but it's the best news for us because you don't want somebody to lie to you and take you through all the hoops. And then the extra mile of 6 months later, calling in, checking up, seeing what's going on. I love that.
I love it. Thank you so much. You do. You get those bad news, but they're calling, they're taking you through the process, and you're going to end up in a wonderful situation. It looks like they're really looking out for you, Dan. So thanks so much. Contact information for Bear Mortgage?
I don't have it on you just look them up, bearmortgage.com.
Oh, no, I got you one step better because I looked them up.
I'm walking around making a cup of coffee right now.
You're a smart man. Here's your contact information. You can find them located at 4 West Dry Creek Circle, Suite 125. That's the number 4, West Dry Creek Circle, Suite 125 in Littleton, Colorado, 80120. Better yet, pick up the phone. They will be open for business shortly. 303-856-3820. 303-856-3820 and check them out at Bear Mortgage, bear-mortgage.com. That's bear-mortgage.com. Dan, we've got about 1 minute before the break, so tell our listeners who you are and how you help.
You guys, you bet. So Dan Lupke from Project Resources Group. We're a local-based company in here that kind of have a national reach. 2 major lines of business that we're drawing here in the Denver market. One is to be your call center outsource. As your business is growing and your revenues are growing and you're needing customer support, maybe you don't want to hire that person and bring them in. We have a call center here in Colorado where we service several companies and provide call center support for them so they don't have to carry that overhead on their payroll. And then the other division we do, the division that I represent, is application development. So we build mobile and web-based custom applications for businesses to help manage their critical data. So think about a business that has 37 tabs on a spreadsheet and 4 people using it. We can create a customized solution to produce more efficiencies, which is going to produce better workflow, which is going to produce more money and put people in the right place on the bus in the right seat. So, yeah, that's us.
Well done.
That's well said. Said.
How do people contact you?
Touch with me, 720-903-6200. I'm old-fashioned. I like a phone call.
Do the phone number again then.
720-903-6200.
Check them out. What was that website again?
Just www.prgus.com.
prgus.com.
There it is.
Dan, thanks for the phone call and hanging out with us this morning. Enjoy your coffee.
Will do. Cheers.
All right, folks. Well, there it is, the second hour of Fan Braggin Friday in the can. And the good news is we've got a whole nother hour yet ahead. We're going to take a quick break for some station ID, get the news and all of that, and say hello to all of our friends who are listening across America. It's the most positive business talk show in the country. Fan Braggin Friday continues with Bryce when we return.
You're clear? You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raver. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
Free is good. Yeah. KDNT Arvada Denver. We're all about money. Money Talk, 1690 AM.
All right, took care of it.
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com. The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com.
Hi, my name is Sarah, and I wanted to share some of my experiences with Go Sober. I am a business owner here in Colorado and had been thinking about going sober literally for about 4 years. One of my biggest choices about going with Go Sober was that I'm a pretty private person, and when my alcohol addiction started, it started very privately. And when my rehabilitation started with Go Sober, it allowed me to rehabilitate privately, and having the flexibility of not having to go into a treatment program, going away from my family, away from my job. The infusions allowed me to put a reset button on loving myself again. My first infusion, I could go right past that neighborhood liquor store and not even think about stopping in and grabbing a bottle of wine. What's next for me is rediscovering all those things that I've lost.
Call Go Sober at 303-827-4837 or visit their website, onesober.org.
Hi, it's Peter Boyles. I'm in my 70s now, and I really feel better than ever. I've had bypass surgery, come away from drugs and alcohol. All these things aside, the most amazing thing that's happened to me in these last couple of years is meeting our great family friend, physician MD, Dr. Julie McAllen. She's changed my life, my daughter's life. She's a gifted healer, changing the lives of so many people. When everything is going wrong in my life, she made an enormous difference in me, physically and emotionally. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Julie McAllen.
Thank you, Peter. Happy New Year. Yes, it is time once again to look at yourself and decide how you are going to be better in the new year. Let's get your hormones and metabolism balanced and healthy and get you eating and exercising the right way so that you can feel motivated, energetic, and actually succeed this year in getting the body you want. We will help you to actually stick to those New Year's resolutions this time around.
I'm so sure you'll become a fan and a friend of Dr. McAllen's if you do this one simple thing. Call her 720-387-3681. My word on it. She'll change your life. 720-387-3681.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello, America, and welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us today. We are here to remind you that small business is big business, and your business is our business, and it's Fan Braggin' Friday.
It is Fan Braggin' Friday. Our favorite day of the week. We kick it off with your Fan Braggin' stories. Give us a call at 855-FAN-BRAG. 855-326-2724. Tell us who you love to do business with. And then we're going to give you a couple of minutes to tell our listeners about your business as well. Our audience does business. They're looking for people who offer great customer service.
That's right.
This is your chance to shine the light on your favorites. And then because we know that you can't notice good customer service unless you offer it yourself, we're going to give you a couple minutes to tell our listeners what you do for a living as well. Bryce has been on the line on hold for quite a bit of time. Bryce, thank you so much for your patience. Welcome to Fan Braggin' Friday.
Good morning, Angel and Eric.
Hi, Bryce. Who are you fan bragging about today?
I'm fan bragging about two different types of people. Number one is my number one fan who's driving into work today, my lovely wife, who takes care and is my number one person in my corner here to make my business grow.
Uh-huh.
That's so sweet. Would you like to shout out to her, call her by name?
Oh, yeah, her name's Georgianne, and she's driving into work as we speak.
All right, Georgianne. Well, there's your little shout out this morning of love.
That is awesome.
Well done, Bryce.
Yeah. And my other fan brag is to you guys. I was at the 7:30 meetup networking session yesterday morning. And
our leads group.
Your leads group. And it was my very first meeting there. I walked in there and saw probably 30, 35 people. And I was the only one with a cowboy hat, crazy as that may sound. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we actually thought you were my friend Don, because we have one other gentleman in the group that wears a cowboy hat. So you're among kindred spirits. And if I know you're coming, I'll put mine on too. How about that?
I'll go buy one.
Okay. I'll be there. So I just wanted to say thank you to all of those people. I can't do a shout out to all of them, but Felicia, Bruce, Ann, April, Drew, all of those people, Marla, they were all great people. Great people.
All right, so tell us about your experience at the Leads Group. And he's talking about the flagship Leads Group that we started in September in Aurora, Colorado. That group of people, roughly 28 people, have generated over $150,000 for business between them. Tell us what your experience was as a new first-time visitor.
Well, I think we went around the room and had generated 128 leads in that small little group right there.
Just yesterday.
128 leads that Adam was monitoring it and said, you guys just developed 128 leads. So I thought that was awesome. And I think I had 5 people that came up to me with a business card saying, I know somebody that could use your business. I know somebody that could do what needs what you do. So, I mean, and I didn't pay anything for that. So, can you imagine if I started spending money? What it's gonna? Not yet. That's the key phrase. Key phrase.
Well, let's put America and Bryce at ease. You're able to come and visit our Leads Group, and we welcome you to do so. If you decide you want to become a member of the Extreme Customer Service Directory and the Experience Pros Network anywhere in the country, it's only $1,500 for an entire year. And that comes with the Leads Groups, it comes with training, it comes with events, it comes with radio.
You're going to get that back in about 3 weeks. 3 weeks. The average return. And here's the thing, Bryce, and you got to witness this firsthand, is when you see everybody else digging deep and saying, how can I help you? Who do I know? What can I do? Yeah. It actually creates inside of you the urgency to say, I want to be a part of that. I can think of somebody too. Too often we just get same old, and we don't really dig down and think, how can I help somebody else? We think about what we need. But when we're in a room surrounded by so many others that are helping others, we don't want to be left out.
That's right.
And so we rise to the occasion, and we start pulling out our address book. We start pulling out our Facebook friends and saying, okay, you know what? I do know people. I am going to introduce you. I'm going to make this happen for you. So thanks so much for checking us out, Bryce, and for fan bragging about them. Tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
Well, I have the greatest job in the world. I am an auctioneer.
What? No. You're on national radio, brother. Give it to us.
Here we go. What do you go? 1,000 would be 1,000 now. 1,100 would be 12. 12 now. 13. 1,300 now would be 13 now. 14. Sold it to you for $1,200. Angel, we take cash only. Cash only.
Bryce, we won't make you do that every time we see you.
Yes,
I promise.
We will. Yes, we will.
But it's so fascinating to us to watch a professional auctioneer do what they do to help raise money for some incredible charities. And because of the professionalism of what that you bring to the table, more money is raised for these charities.
Every time.
How do our listeners get in touch with you? Because I know tons of them are involved in charity events all the time. We're looking for a professional auctioneer. Tell our listeners how to call you.
They can reach me on my website at www.affordableauctioneering.com, or just pick up the phone and call me at 720-229-5832.
All right, you say that number again and slow down, Mr. Auctioneer.
720-229-5832.
There you go, affordableauctioneering.com. That's Bryce. And Bryce, thank you so much for the fan brag about the Experience Pros Network. We hope that it was impressive enough to you to find value to join. And we certainly know that you have a gift and a talent that people need in ways that you have yet to imagine, my friend.
I'll be writing a check. You guys could be on the air another day for me.
Nice, very nice. Bryce, great to hear from you this morning. Have a wonderful Friday. And thanks for the shout out to your wife as well.
Thank you.
All right. That's Bryce in Aurora, Colorado. Let's jump over to Janelle in Denver. Janelle, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Let's check Janelle and see if she's there. Janelle, are you with us?
Phone line's on the checker.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and let our producer take a look for Janelle. And during that time while he's doing that, we'll remind you that the number to call is 855-FANBRAG, 855-326-2724. And you too can call. And it's just as easy as what Bryce just did. And if you want to shout out to your honey, that's okay.
Right. And if you've got some predictions or some ideas about what's going to happen on Oscar night, you've got a favorite movie you think is going to win Best Movie, you can share that with us as well. Eric and I haven't seen very many of the nominated best films for this year. So,
but the Best Actor, Matt Damon's up for The Martian. I really, really liked his acting in that. But I've heard, again, that nobody's going to touch Leo DiCaprio.
Well, he's like our Susan Lucci. He keeps getting nominated.
Leo?
Yeah.
Is he not winning?
I don't think he is winning.
Oh, well, This is his year.
Yeah,
he grew a beard. I didn't even know he was capable of that. I still see Leo as that guy in Titanic who's like, 14?
Oh, he was so cute. Yeah. He was so cute. All right, well, it is Fan Braggin' Friday, and Oscars, of course, this weekend. And on Monday, we have an incredible date in the calendar, right? It's leap year.
Leap year?
It's leap year on Monday. We get an extra day in the calendar, and so that's pretty exciting for that. And just so you guys know, on Monday, you can go into your regular Arby's restaurant. They're going vegan.
What?
Vegan.
No, they got the meats.
No, they don't. They won't have the meat. They're going vegan. Vegan and vegetarian. Yes,
not just vegetarian. Is it vegetarian or is it vegan?
Well,
vegan has no animal stuff.
Vegetarian-friendly lineup.
Okay,
replacing all meat in its sandwiches with veggies, cheese, and other meatless components. Of course, the menu items will be the same cost as their meaty counterparts.
That just sounds disgusting. Meatless components.
Meatless components.
It's like
but of course,
stuff posing as meat?
No, it's not stuff posing as meat. It's actually vegetables, but this vegan Arby's is good for one day only.
It's not vegan, it's vegetarian.
Oh, vegetarian.
Yeah, Sorry. Vegan is no cheese, nothing comes from an animal.
Vegetarian. Sorry, vegetarian. They're going.
Vegan is a religion.
And it's not a joke. It's not a joke, but it is a one day only.
On the 29th of February?
On leap year.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. So vegetarian menu at Arby's on leap year on leap day, February 29th.
They don't got the meats. That's what they say. They got the meats. But no meats for Arby's on the 29th. All right. Hey, listen, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to talk to Terry up in Fort Collins, Colorado. You can call as well. The number to call, 855-FANBRAG, 855-326-2724. Remember to do business with people who do business with the pros.
You're clear? America's home. Do not know what happened to Janelle. I picked up the phone line and I could hear the radio on in the background, and she just let the phone down and walked away.
At ExperiencePros.com.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
You like predictability. You open a Cracker Jacks box, you know there'll be a prize inside. You walk into a Sylvester Stallone movie, you know talking will be at a minimum and explosions at a maximum. Same with your garage door. You press a button,
hang on a second,
close or open. Either way, with colder weather heading this way, you don't want surprises. Well, this winter, Don's Garage Doors makes predictability simple. If your garage door is groaning, squeaking, hesitating, or shaking like it's in a blender, don't wait for your door to stop working. Don's is ready to help with the kind of service you thought had long disappeared. Well, it hasn't. And since 1989, Don's has just about seen it all and fixed thousands of garage doors in the Denver metro area. They understand what all the noise and motion is all about. and can fix small problems before they become large problems. Don's will have your door running smoothly in no time. Visit DonsGarageDoors.com today and enjoy a garage door as predictable as the sunrise. DonsGarageDoors.com.
This is a message for people 62 years old or for those about to be 62 and own a home or looking to purchase a home. At Stanford Funding, we offer reverse mortgage refinance or reverse mortgage purchase, which will allow you to use the equity in your home to enjoy retirement to the fullest, either by creating a monthly income stream or simply allowing you to never have to make another mortgage payment again. A reverse mortgage to allow you the freedom you have always dreamed of. Please give Stanford Funding a call at 303-458-8200 to see if you can qualify for a reverse mortgage refinance or reverse mortgage purchase. We're a local Colorado lender with an A+ rating with the BBB and many, many years of experience in the Colorado market. Again, call 303-458-8200 or apply online at StanfordFunding.com to make your dreams come true.
Approval based on 62 years of age and equity in the home.
It's a difficult decision. When you finally decide to have your hearing tested, where do you go for professional care? Tens of thousands are spent every week on ads trying to convince you to come in for a free hearing test or a sale that's this week only. For professional care, I suggest you take a different approach. I'm Dr. Barbara Jenkins, owner of Advanced Audiology. I have 25 years of hospital and clinical experience treating both hearing loss and tinnitus. My first suggestion? Ask your physician who they would go to, not just who's on their list. Who do they trust? Second, go online and search Doctor of Audiology and then type in your area. You don't want an evaluation performed by a technician or hearing aid salesperson. Your hearing is a serious concern, so you should treat it as such. For more information, go to advancedaudiology.com or call 303-649-2122. Because at Advanced Audiology, we take your hearing seriously.
Longtime Lifestyles member, Curtis Haynes.
The real joy for me, looking back, is helping others. And I wouldn't be able to have done it without the support of Lifestyles. I just can't say thank you enough, Dale, for that.
If we were to ask people if they could vote on the top 10 guys that help other people, you'd be one of them. There's no doubt about it.
You have this roadmap of all these success stories. I'm just one. I'm just one person out of 1,000 fantastic success stories that each and every person can learn from. That's my advice.
Take Curtis Haynes' advice. Come meet the like-minded, successful investors who are helping others just like Dell helped him. Attend the workshop. Get your map. Safely and quickly build wealth and passive income so you never have to worry about working till you drop, losing your job, or retiring in poverty. Call 1-866-971-8970 or go to 5waysweMakeMoney.com. That's 5waysweMakeMoney.com to register for the workshop that will change your life.
Mics are hot. Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. It's Fan Braggin Friday on the most positive business talk show in America. And what that means is you can call the number 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724, and say something nice about somebody else in business. We'll return that favor. Think of it as paying it forward for business. We'll return the favor by letting you talk about your business as well. Free major market advertising nationwide if you like, local if you can hear us, and it's just that simple. Terry in Fort Collins is calling in. Terry, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Good morning, Angel and Eric. How are you guys this morning?
We're just doing fantastic. Look how upbeat and excited you are. I love hearing that.
Upbeat. I love that as well.
Who are you fan bragging about, Terry?
I'm fan bragging about Matt Isborn with Isborn Security Services.
All right.
Oh, please tell us. What do you know about Matt?
Well, Matt is a consummate professional when it comes to firearms training. My wife and I decided we were going to get pistols a little while back, but we didn't really know a whole lot about how to use them. And I'd run into Matt at another networking event and thought, boy, this guy seems to know his stuff. And let me tell you what, he sure does. I mean, he sat down with us. He modified his schedule to fit ours so that we could take a class with him on a Sunday, if you can believe that.
Wow. That sounds like
That's
extreme customer service.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. Yeah, because too often you say, I'm sorry, these are my hours, and you'll have to just go somebody else. But taking great care of you, the customer, customizing that, and doing an incredible service, right? Making sure that you're safe, not just out there yielding a gun and not knowing what to do with it, but actually being able to use it to protect yourself, and doing that with your family. I think that's a key piece to that as well, Terry. Thanks. Do you have contact information for Isborn Security Services?
Sure. Yeah, you can get all of their information at isbornsecurityservices.com, or you can give Matt a call at 503-504-7977.
That's
let me tell you, this guy is one of the friendliest guys on the planet. He's fantastic to work with.
I love that. Let's give him his number again, 503-504-7977, or Isborn Security Service. That's ISBORN securityservices.com. Terry, I love the fan brag, and of course the educational piece, and the fact that he goes to where you are makes so much sense.
Yeah, I'm on their website. He says we will come to your location on your day at your time.
Come on.
For a private concealed carry class.
Our kind of people.
I love it. Yeah, excellent. Terry, tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
I get to do something really fun. I help women look younger. They get to keep the good wrinkles and say bye-bye to the bad ones through my cosmetic rejuvenation acupuncture work.
Cosmetic rejuvenation acupuncture work. That there is a story right there. What does that mean?
It means, well, think of Botox without the Botox. We use an all-natural approach using acupuncture, traditional Chinese herbal medicine, and massage therapy to reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles on your face or tone up that area below your chin. I also am trained in breast work, abdominal work, and buttock work.
Wow.
So none of the Botox, the icky Botox stuff. How long does the acupuncture, the rejuvenation acupuncture last? Because I think Botox is 6 weeks?
Yeah, it's not long.
Yeah, Botox is, you got to do it at least once every 3 to 4 months. Cosmetic rejuvenation acupuncture lasts 2 to 4 years, depending on your diet and lifestyle.
Really?
This rocks. How do our listeners get in touch with you?
They can give me a call at 970-633-0199, or they can check me out on the directory, or they can go directly to my website, which is www.artesianspringom.com.
It's artesianspringom.com. The OM stands for Oriental Medicine. And the directory they're referencing is the Extreme Customer Service Directory. We have vetted and approved Terry, and he is now 2 years with us in the Extreme Customer Service Directory. He's a veteran.
35 happy customers with reviews about Artesian Spring on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. So you can read all about the wonderful results that his customers are getting. But take care of yourself, right? We're going to live a long time. We feel young, and but we don't want to quite start looking like our mom or our grandma just yet. Right? Okay.
That is true.
Phone number 970-633-0199. Again, 970-633-0199. Terry, I love that you called Fan Brag. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me. Keep doing what you're doing.
We certainly will. It is Fan Bragging Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show. You know, when one drops, you pick up the phone and call again. We're aware of the fact that our phone system, if both lines are full, the phone just rings and rings and rings and then disconnects. And we apologize for that. We're working on that with the technical folks. But the good news is you can listen to the show, and when one drops, you just dial 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Let's go back to the phones. Bridget in Aurora, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Good morning, Angel and Eric. How are you?
Oh, listen to the smile in her voice. Bridget?
I know. This is
the smile in my voice.
The smile in your voice. This is why we love the phone calls. We know people write in their fan bragging stories, and we can read those. But it's the smile in your voice that we are looking for, that we can't duplicate. So, Bridget, thanks for calling today. Who are you fan bragging about?
Oh, you guys, I'm so excited about this one. Jesse Burnell. He owns Aurora Karate. You can find him at aurorakarate.com. I had the privilege and the honor to work alongside him this week. He does anti-bullying classes. He has a book called Bully Proof, Unleash the Hero Inside Your Kid, Volume 3. He's one of the authors. And I partnered up with him, and we were able to do anti-bullying classes for kindergartners all the way through 5th grade. And it was just absolutely amazing. But his karate, he just takes it to heart. He's absolutely amazing. And he's looking at wanting to open a studio full time. And I thought, where else can I possibly make it known to everybody to support Jesse Burnell with his karate? So I just wanted to do a little shout out for him.
I love that, absolutely, and what a great shout out you've done. Do you have contact information for him and
I sure
Karate?
do. Yeah, aurorakarate.com. Phone number 714-926-4159.
Give that phone number one more time, please.
Yes, 714-926-4159.
All right, aurorakarate.com. Love what they do, how they, you do it as a family, adults, children, it doesn't matter. You're never too young or never too old. Oh, that's fantastic.
Now, Bridget.
Yeah, so there's,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we were getting ready to go to a satellite break for the news at the bottom of the hour. Can you hold over and share more information about you? And then as soon as we're done with you, we're going to talk to Janelle in Denver. Promise we're going to get to her. We found her. And folks, don't go anywhere. More positive business talk is still ahead. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show, Angel and Eric, and it's Fan Braggin' Friday, 855 Fan Brag, 855-326-2724.
You're clear? The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Hi, I'm Phil Grady, philsgang.com. I want to thank all my listeners at 1690 AM. That's KDMT Money Talk, where you'll hear me every weekday afternoon at 1 p.m., where I'll tell you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. And that means that the stock market is going to collapse. That's right. They don't want you to know that, but it will. And I will let you know when. Join my gang, Phil's Gang.
Phil's Gang with Phil Grandy, weekday afternoons at 1 on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
I'm consumer investigator Dale Cardwell. As we age, many people consider buying safety products like walk-in baths. You know, the tubs with a door. Lots of folks don't buy them because they hear horror stories of defects and leaks. So imagine my surprise when I evaluated the Vantage Therapeutic walk-in bath and discovered it provides a bathing experience like no other. Designed and engineered to allow independence, comfort, and safety, Vantage Therapeutic walk-in bath also promotes good health. Combining several restorative therapies, Vantage offers a relaxing bathing experience right in your own home. And here's what really impressed me. Vantage Therapeutic walk-in bath has earned the Good Housekeeping seal. Vantage Bath adds value to your home, but more important, lets you stay in your home safely. As a bonus, for a limited time, Vantage will extend a $1,500 credit to the first 50 callers toward the purchase of a Vantage Therapeutic walk-in bath. Why wait?
Call 800-USA-BATH right now for information on the Vantage Therapeutic walk-in bath. Call 800-USA-BATH now or see us on the web at 800usabath.com.
Financial words of wisdom with Market Wrap host Mo Ansari.
Don't tell me technicals do not matter. Of course they matter.
Let your winners run, cut your losers quickly. Being hyperactive is just as bad as being a Holden Hoper. Middle of the road is the answer, and that's what you need to do.
It's helpful financial food for thought on your drive home with a host who tells it like it is. Market Wrap with Mo Ansari.
Weeknights at 6 on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Hi, it's Peter Boyles. I'm in my 70s now, and I really feel better than ever. I've had bypass surgery, come away from drugs and alcohol. All these things aside, the most amazing thing that's happened to me in these last couple years is meeting our great family friend, physician MD, Dr. Julie McCallan. She's changed my life, my daughter's life. She's a gifted healer, changing the lives of so many people. When everything is going wrong in my life, she made an enormous difference in me, physically and emotionally. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Julie McCallan.
Thanks, Peter. Just because we're getting older does not mean we can no longer do what we did in our 30s. Getting older does not have to be a horrible thing. Let me help you to feel energized, sleep through the night, and continue your active lifestyle well into your 90s. If at 52 I can actually lift more than my college athlete daughter, so can you. Call today to begin your journey back to health with my team at Cenegenics Denver.
I'm so sure you'll become a fan and a friend of Dr. McCallan's if you do this one simple thing. Call her 720-387-3681. My word on it. She'll change your life. 720-387-3681.
The neighbors walk past it and snicker. Rodents would try to chew their way through it, but it's even way below their standards. Fact is, your garage door has gone from okay to bad to yeesh, and it's time to replace it.
Hey, I might get another year out of it, right?
Your garage door is so bad, breaking would be an improvement. It's time for a replacement, and that means it's time for Don. This winter, Don's Garage Door is replacing your old, worn garage door simple and affordable. They'll show you options, then bring you the best doors in the business. Stylish, dependable, they add value to your home and never let you down, especially when the wind is blowing, the snow is knee-deep, and the temperature can't even get into double digits. Visit donsgaragedoor.com and learn how to get a free estimate for replacement. Don't go another day with an eyesore for a garage door. Visit donsgaragedoors.com and give them a chance to earn your business. donsgaragedoors.com. Don's Garage Doors.
Mics are hot. The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. The number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Angel, just before we went to the commercial break, we were talking to Bridget, who was fan-bragging about Jesse Burnell, who is the owner of AuroraKarate.com, and a heck of a good guy.
Right. And so this fan brag is going to help him expand his offerings and services. So if you've got any interest at all, you've decided, this is it. I'm going and taking my karate classes. I'm going to get my fitness on. I'm going to get my mind in the right place. And I'm going to do it with my entire family. And I'm not too old and I'm not too young. AuroraKarate.com.
How was that, Bridget?
Now that is a big fan brag for Jesse. We're going to have him doing this full time in no time, right?
I love it.
There you go. Invite him to the leads group and watch what happens to his business. All right. So,
yes.
Bridget, tell us who you are and how you help people, please.
Well, I am Bridget Aids, and what I do is I teach and motivate business owners and sales teams an effective way that they can retain their clients and also increase their referrals through appreciation marketing.
I love appreciation marketing.
How does that sound?
It sounds, like we don't do enough of it. Bridget, what do you think?
Well, I think every entrepreneur wants to. It's just having a system or a tool that will help them do it, and that is where I come in. I'm able to use different platforms, whether it's a workshop or a seminar, even one-to-one, Eric and Angel. I'll sit down with somebody, absolutely no cost, and say, what can we do? Take a little bit, tiny bit of the marketing budget, very tiny, and then we come in and we help them to nurture their current client base. Because I'm sure you guys would agree, after all, they're your biggest fans.
They
absolutely.
Yep. So that's what I do. Is I help people with AM cards, and they can find me at amcards.com/BBA. Boy, apple.
All right, that's amcards.com/BBA. And Bridget, what do they expect when they go to that website? What will they see?
If they've never been there before, they're going to see a link where they can click on it, and they can actually send a card on me. We will pay for the postage. We will pay for the delivery, everything. All they have to do is go on there, create the card, even write their own handwriting in the card, and then we will print it, fold it, stuff it, stamp it, and mail it for them.
Come on.
They do nothing. We do everything for them.
You do it all, which is just dynamite. It means you could leave that meeting right now with that, that client, that prospect, that person, and a card could be in their hands within just a day or two. And how much of an impression does that make, especially in their future buying decisions? I think it's brilliant. Try it out for free on Bridget, amcards.com/BBA. Bridget, I love it. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
You're welcome. All right, you guys have an awesome weekend.
We can't help it because you made a difference, Bridget, and we appreciate the phone call.
Thank you.
All right, folks. It is Fan Bragging Friday. The number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. We're going straight back to the phone lines. Janelle in Denver, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Good morning, you guys.
Hi, Janelle. Who are you fan bragging about today?
I'm going to fan brag about Christian Brothers Automotive. I have been in Denver for 5 years, and being a younger single woman, I always have struggled to find that mechanic that I could trust.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, you're not alone. You're not alone. So you found Christian Brothers. Tell us about them.
So, yeah, I found them. I went to them, and they were able to give me a ride. They wanted to make sure that everything was okay with my car, but definitely checked with me beforehand. They also explain everything to me and show me exactly what it is going on. I've been ripped off by too many mechanics before, and I really trust my car with these guys.
I like it. Do you have contact information for them?
Shoot, no.
That's all right. Which location did you go to?
I went to the location in Highlands Ranch. It's in the town center there behind Target.
You bet. Let me see if I can pull that up for you.
Eric is going to be the whiz on the internet and do a quick little Google search for Christian Brothers Automotive in Highlands Ranch.
1340 Town Center Drive in Highlands Ranch, 80129. You can give them a call at 720-450-9222. That's 720-450-9222. And as we mentioned, Christian Brothers Automotive has many different locations. You can find them on the web at CBAC, that's Christian Brothers Automotive Company.com, and they'll service you no matter where you live.
I love it. All right. Well, Janelle, great fan brag on Christian Brothers Automotive. Tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
I get to work with single mothers that are experiencing homelessness.
Oh.
Yeah, I get to work with them in helping them find permanent housing in the area, and then helping them through whatever their life goals are and different budgeting and different things like that. And then we also get to match each family with a group of mentors to just build friendships with them and be that positive emotional support for the family.
Wow.
I love it.
You're making a difference.
Tell our listeners how you do that and who you do that with.
So I do it with Bridge of Hope Greater Denver. It's a national organization, and it's relatively new here in Denver. And that's how we were able to get it going, is with the fact that there's a national organization already doing it, and that we were able to bring the model here.
I love it. I have the privilege of being a board member on the Bridge of Hope board, where I work with Janelle. And Janelle, tell our listeners about this great event that we have coming up.
Yeah, so we have Jason Gray, popular Christian artist. YouTube him, and you'll realize that you know his songs if you listen to Christian music. He's coming on April 29th to Waterstone Community Church in Littleton. Our goal with that event is to raise enough money that we will be able to bring another family on board. And we have an anonymous donor that's willing to match what we raise that night.
Oh, my. Oh, we've got to leverage that. All right. So give the dates again.
Yes. So the website is greaterdenver.bridgeofhopeinc.org.
All right. And the date for the Jason Gray concert?
Yeah, it's April 29th.
April 29th. And if you actually sign up to become a regular donor to Bridge of Hope, you'll actually get a couple of free tickets. And so what's the best way for people to sign up for the concert, Janelle?
Yeah, so you can find tickets on itickets.com. Just do a search for Jason Gray, and it will come up for you to find the event on April 29th. And there's information on there and a connection to where you can go to sign up to be a monthly donor for those free tickets. And the ticket purchases are there, too, for just regular tickets.
And then for folks who just get more information about Bridge of Hope, what's the best way for them to do that, Janelle?
Yeah, they can give me a call at 720-587-5761, and I would love to talk with them.
Love that. Janelle, thank you so much for the fan brag and for being patient as we dropped you accidentally, but we found you again. You're a trooper, and we're grateful for your work because you're really making a difference.
Well, I'm thankful for both of you and what you're doing, too.
Well, all right.
Aw.
See, that's all. That's Fan Bragging Friday. That's what it does right there.
Join us for the concert on April 29th. Janelle, thanks so much for the phone call today. We'll talk with you soon.
Thanks, Eric and Angel.
All right. Folks, we do have about a minute before the break, so we're going to start a phone call with Deborah, our kindness captain in Phoenix, Arizona. And Deborah will know that we'll have to take a quick break, and we'll finish our call with her after that. Deborah, welcome to the show.
Good morning, Eric and Angel. It's good to hear you guys.
Good to hear you. We missed you last week. We knew that you were a little under the weather, and we missed you. When we don't get our call from our Deborah, our hearts go, what just happened there?
Just missing a little something. Who are you fan bragging about today, Deborah?
I am fan bragging about Mark Nelson. He's a medical doctor. He's an internal medicine doctor there in Denver at Denver Medical Associates.
All right. Mark Nelson with Denver Medical Associates. Deborah, as I mentioned, we have to go to a quick break, but when we come back, can you give us the details of why you care about Mark Nelson? And then later we'll ask you about your business too.
Sounds wonderful.
No, you're wonderful. And so are you if you're listening to this broadcast. Go ahead and make a difference. Pick up the phone and call 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. And Angel and Eric will be back right after these messages. Remember to do business with the people who do business with the pros. That's how we get to stay on the air. And you are the revolution in how people treat people in business.
You're clear? You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Sometimes opportunities come which have the potential for changing your life. Will you recognize it? I'm pastor and businessman David Mitchell. Come join me and my team for a 2-day training session where you will learn how to cut out the middleman and manage your own finances. Learn powerful short-term trading strategies for generating cash flow, as well as longer-term strategies for more safety. All of these have been passed down for generations in my family. I look forward to sharing these powerful skill sets with you. Perhaps this is the opportunity you shouldn't pass up. New venture on Wall Street. Build your legacy.
Coming to the Embassy Suites Denver Tech Center, February 26th and 27th. Only $99.95 for your entire household, plus a free ticket for a friend and full money-back guarantee. To register, call 877-907-TRADE. That's 877-907-8723. Or go to nvows.com. That's nvows.com.
Are you feeling cold drafts from leaky windows? Very uncomfortable, very costly. Makes your furnace and AC work overtime. Doesn't have to be that way. Change them. Hi, Dan Cicchini, Done Right Windows and Doors. And yes, you can replace them during the winter. We do it all the time. And nowadays, you've got plenty of maintenance-free options. Fibrex or vinyl or composite frames, either wood or color inside, tinted, obscure, or clear glass, even tilting panes so you can clean the outside of the windows from the inside of the house. Many color options, and the list goes on. And at Done Right, you'll find a full service install, meaning completely finished. Nothing left for you to do but enjoy. Then, of course, you get the bragging rights. And to give you just a little push to get them done now, if you call now for a free estimate, you'll save 15% on your window or door project for select install dates. Kitchens, baths, counters, or floors, or even replacement windows and doors, you have our word, we'll treat you right at Done Right. 303-722-2295, 800-362-8370, or DoneRightWindows.com.
After 35 years in law enforcement, I thought I'd seen it all and survived it all, and had witnessed firsthand how the scourge of alcohol destroyed lives and families, leaving only heartbreak and suffering in its wake. Yet even armed with that knowledge, I was not immune to the manner in which alcohol crept into my own life, slowly drawing me away from all that I loved to the point where the urge to drink became the only constant. Promises made in the morning to quit, to stop, quickly faded when the sun went down. I tried a number of solutions, from 12 steps to healthcare intervention, but none of it worked. And then I found Go Sober. The cravings ended almost immediately. The follow-up care reintroduced me to a life I thought was gone forever. I've rediscovered the joy of living. The sadness is gone. If you or someone you love is ready to fight alcohol and get your life back on track, you owe it to yourself to include Go Sober in your battle plan.
Call Go Sober at 303-827-4837 or go to their website, gosober.org.
Hi, this is Hugh Hewitt for Granite Transformation. If it's time to redo your kitchen and your bath, this is a product you really have to see to believe. Beautiful granite, mosaic, or recycled glass countertops measured and cut to fit right over your existing countertop, so there's no messy tear out of your old counters. These are heat and stain resistant. They never need sealing, but most importantly, they are affordable and can be installed in most cases just one day. So give Todd Dutton and the staff at Granite Transformations a chance to earn your business. Call them today at 303-420-8920. That's 303-420-8920. I'm sure you'll be as impressed as I was. I've met Todd, so make sure you tell him that I told you to call and receive a free stainless steel sink and save an additional 10% just by stopping by their showroom. Let Todd and the folks at Granite Transformation save you time, money, and headaches. Call today at 303-420-8920. That's 303-420-8920. One of the great things I took away from my time in Colorado is a friendship with Todd. Make him your friend as well. Call 303-420-8920.
Hi, it's Peter Boyles. I'm in my 70s now, and I really feel better than ever. I've had bypass surgery, come away from drugs and alcohol. All these things aside, the most amazing thing that's happened to me in these last couple of years is meeting our great family friend, physician MD, Dr. Julie McCallan. She's changed my life, my daughter's life. She's a gifted healer, changing the lives of so many people. When everything is going wrong in my life, she made an enormous difference in me, physically and emotionally. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Julie McCallan.
Women, you are often too wrapped up in being thin. But what about being strong and fit? You often don't think about your hormones until you have completely stopped making estrogen and are into menopause. Hormones begin to change typically in your early 30s and gradually decline, causing weight gain, irritability, poor sleep, fatigue, and brain fog. Replacing these hormones as your natural production declines, you can get rid of the crabbiness. You can begin sleeping again, feeling energetic, stop the midsection fat, and you can think clearly. Call Senegenics Denver today to get your health back. 720-387-3681. That's 720-387-3681.
Mics are hot, and we have one fan brag radio show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you so much for taking time out of your business day to join us for ours. It's Fan Braggin' Friday, favorite day of the week, because this is the day that we celebrate greatness in business. And we're going back to Phoenix, Arizona, where our friend Deborah started her fan brag talking about Dr. Mark Nelson, an internal medical doctor. Deborah, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
So tell our listeners, if you will, please, a little more about Mark Nelson and why you're calling in a fan brag on him today.
Okay. So he's a new physician with my mom, and my mom lives there in Denver. And I'll tell you, when you got an 86-year-old that's not an easy person necessarily to deal with because they've been through so much stuff.
Right.
And, when he went to her, he said something to her that just made her come alive. Because she had some things going on, and he said to her, do what you're feeling comfortable with. If you're not feeling comfortable with, don't do it.
Oh.
Now, I'll tell you, for an 86-year-old, that gave her permission to be herself and that he would work with her.
Wow, I love
so
that.
That is
was
huge.
the first thing he did.
Yeah, okay.
It is. It really is. But see, now this is when he took it even to the next level. So he had some lab tests done on her, called her the next day with the lab results, and now this wasn't just giving a message to somebody to call her. He personally called her, stayed on the phone with her the entire time until, now my mom doesn't move real quick. She goes and finds the medication, takes it out of her, her little group, and said, do not ever take that medicine again. And he stayed with her on the phone literally until she did all of that. And I mean, she was just amazed. I'm thinking, what doctor does that? And what doctor does it personally? I was literally so shocked. And he lets her call in her vital signs every day as he's making adjustments. I mean, that to me is a doctor that went way above in customer service.
That's Dr. Mark Nelson.
All right. You know what? And we all need that. We go there because we want to feel better.
Right.
And having somebody who's totally on our side, that is just kudos. So how do we get in touch with Mark Nelson?
His number is 303-318-3840. And he's at 1960 Ogden Street, Suite 120. They're in Denver, Colorado.
If you need an internist, give Dr. Mark Nelson a call, 303-318-3840, serving the Denver metro area and 86-year-olds everywhere. I love that. It's just great news. Now, Deborah, tell our listeners who you are, how you help down there in Phoenix.
I'm amazed at the number of people who they don't feel healthy. They've lost that healthy feeling, and they don't even realize it. They're just like, they're just thinking that's just the way it is. And it's not the way it is. We can change our lives, but we are working off of old information on supplements, old information on what is the right thing to eat. We think we're eating healthy, and we really aren't. And so I help people, giving them that current state-of-the-art information. I help them with resources that can turn that around for them, and I coach them through that process. So if you want to get that healthy feeling back, just give me a buzz.
Well, you need that healthy feeling. You need to be around for a long, long time, and you want to have that quality of life as we do live longer. And so Deborah has lots of great resources for you. Phone number, Deborah?
602-568-0898.
Give that number one more time, please.
602-568-0898.
Deborah is a kindness captain who calls in pretty much every single week from Phoenix, Arizona. She's always finding somebody to fan brag about, to give a shout out, lift others up. Don't you want to be in her presence too? Deborah, I love that you are a kindness captain. So it used to be when we were on in a later time zone that Deborah would call in and be our first caller.
Right.
Now, Deborah, you are our last caller today. We're going to wrap this show up.
We saved the best for last.
And have you as our last caller today. So thanks so much for the fan brag, dear. We'll talk to you next week.
Okay, yes, absolutely. Looking forward to it, guys.
And we look forward to it as well. Folks, definitive proof is in now that people who fan brag, their businesses grow. And at least in the case of one of our members wrote a note to us saying, I've been fan bragging. I fan bragged about everybody in the directory. I like to call in a fan brag on the Fan Bragging Friday show. And he has seen 500% growth in the number of people looking at his business and possibly giving him a call.
We have a whole group of folks who are in our leads group that are fan bragging and finding others to fan brag and lifting each other up. And they're passing out over 100 referrals and leads.
Truly amazing.
Just this week, closing thousands and thousands of dollars in closed business. this is truly a game changer for any business owners looking for visibility and growth in your business.
Here's what Dave, the CEO of All Pro Web Tools, allprowebtools.com, says about the Experience Pros Network. We've just celebrated our 1-year anniversary with the Experience Pros Network. We doubled our client base in 2015 and look forward to continuing with the Experience Pros for years to come. Such a friendly and helpful environment, a great staff, and they just keep introducing me to everyone. My favorite networking group ever. So happy and excited to be a member. It's networking, it's leads group, it's online reviews, it's positive, it's everything that's right with business. It's the Experience Pros radio show.
Lots of great testimonials and stories. I have one from Dennis talking about our epic event. He says, here's the proof that it works. He says, for a very reasonable investment of $1,500, my company has profited a very handsome sum of $400,000 in sales that I can directly attribute to my involvement in this amazing organization.
Folks, we'd like you to join us as well. Check us out. Go ahead, go to experiencepros.com. That's free. Check us out. Click the Get Started button and find out what we're all about, how it all works. I'm telling you, we're changing the way business is done. And if you're interested in television, check out our Experience Pros with Angel and Eric television show, nationally syndicated. You can find it on Saturdays at 8 p.m. on the East Coast, 5 p.m. on the West Coast, and you do the time zone shuffle for your time zone as well. More information about that at experiencepros.com. Just click on the television tab. Now, on behalf of Bill, our producer, and Angel, myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day, we say thank you for tuning in and participating in the revolution in how people treat people in business. Remember, you are our reason why. We appreciate you for sharing the show with as many people as you can imagine, because this is how we make business happen. Thanks again for listening. We'll see you on Monday.
You're clear. America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio. When we get into the news, and we will contact them on the web at experiencepros.com. This is the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries